Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Weather with Ryan, the most comprehensive weather forecasting channel on YouTube. Now, today's video is going to be over a quick weather update for heat index values and the possibility of severe weather. Let's get straight into it. So right now, we are still undergoing a dangerous heat wave. Heat index values of 105 to 115 are expected across the area. Right now, we are under a excessive heat warning. Not surprising. The reason it was not hot that hot yesterday is because there were thunderstorms rolling through our area. It actually knocked out my power here for a bit, but that's the reason why it wasn't that hot yesterday. Now today is a different story. It is 94.1 right now, looking at my weather station. 78.8 for the dew point. That is muggy and hot. So yeah, it's pretty gross out, I'm not going to lie. For our heat index for today, 114 in Paducah. That is gross. That is really disgusting. 111 in Murray, 113 in Martin, 112 in New Madrid, 111 in Cape Girardeau. These are just heat index values, so that is just dangerous heat. I'll get into the severe storm possibility in just a minute. So be sure to drink plenty of fluids, take plenty of breaks if you're outside, go back inside, stay in an air-conditioned room. Try to limit your exposure to the outdoors because you can get heat exhaustion, dehydration, and possibly even heat stroke in rare cases. Just be careful if you're doing anything outside. Very, very dangerous heat. Taking a look at the satellite right now, you can see some agitated clouds out there. There's actually a cap in place over our whole area, basically where I outlined. A cap is like, a boiling thing of water, and you put a lid over it. You put a lid over it to make sure things don't go out of control and the boiling water doesn't go everywhere. That's basically what a cap is. And the cap is starting to break down in Arkansas, as you can tell by that little bit of convection, about the values of instability, about Cape. We don't have to worry about that. We have around 5,000 to 550 joules per kilogram in our area, so we don't have to worry about Cape. I mean, anywhere around our area is just dumb amounts of storm fuel. With all this, Cape values and all that in excess of 5,000 to 5,050 joules per kilogram. Any storms that do initiate and fire will shoot up very quick, and they become, severe very quickly with damaging winds and large hail. We don't have to worry about, other ingredients. I mean, you can tell the cap is starting to break down there by the clouds, the agitated cumulus clouds. Man, I can't speak today. Moving on to our severe risk. For our day one risk, we are actually underneath a slight risk. A tornado risk of 2%, not really a tornado risk. Wind, 30% hatched, not 30%, 15% hatched risk down the Penny Row region and over in St. Louis. Hail, 15% hatched risk over in St. Louis. Moving on to the day two outlook, which is tomorrow. We are actually underneath a enhanced risk for severe weather, a 2% tornado risk, a 30% significant severe risk for wind. This wind risk is mainly, 75 to 80 mile per hour wind in our area. Not everyone's going to see the severe wind. Not everyone's going to see severe weather tomorrow, but there's a bigger chance for it because we're underneath an enhanced risk. For hail, it is a general 15% risk. But yeah, we have a 30% hatch risk for wind in our area down here in western Kentucky and the Boot Hill of Missouri and southern Illinois. So yeah, enhanced risk again for our area. We could be seeing a good amount of severe storms tomorrow. Who would have known? Looking at the short-range models, timestamps are up. Well, it just went away. Timestamps are up here where my cursor is. Taking a look around 5 p.m., you can start to see some convection around southern Illinois and the Penny Row region of western Kentucky. Really start to see a line of storms starting to move into McCracken and Marshall County and Livingston around 8 p.m. Daytime heating will still obviously be there. These storms could be severe, producing damaging wind gusts and large hail. Tornadoes, I wouldn't even worry about it. I know we always like, there could be a tornado. No, there is no tornado risk because of wind shear. There is no wind shear. There is no changing of wind at higher altitudes. There's no you shouldn't worry about tornadoes at all. Looking at a medium range model, the NAM 3 kilometer. Again, timestamps are right where my cursor is. You could start to see a line of storms around 7 and 8 p.m. on tomorrow. But, this line of storms, it could be down here in western Kentucky. It could be up here, up in northern Illinois. I mean, it could be back here, still over Missouri. You don't know. These mesoscale convective systems, aka derechos, are hard to forecast. We can only accurately forecast them around 12 to 24 hours out. Just saying. Models are guidance. They're not the gospel. Models are not exactly what is going to happen. They're just guidance, as the great Noah Berggren says. This thunderstorm complex could be down here in western Kentucky. You just don't know. And this storm, if it does happen, will most likely be producing damaging wind gusts in excess of 70 to 80 miles per hour and large hail. So widespread power outages will most likely be likely. But I just want to give you guys this quick weather update on the possibility of a derecho tomorrow and heat index values. Make sure to like and subscribe to stay in the loop for any severe weather updates, and I'll see you guys in the next video.